Welcome back to Awake and Bake, where we get high vibes and talk about the universe. I'm your host, Danny. Look at my really cute pronoun earrings. My little she, hers. Today is giving someone come get their kindergarten teacher. Why is she getting high in her house instead of being in the classroom? Kids need to learn their 1, 2, 3s, but I need to smoke my THCs, okay? Take a hit. I'm jumping the gun, sorry. If you're new here, hi, I'm Danny. I'm a psychic and a stoner, and I love to combine the two. Kind of what we're gonna do today, but before we get into it, you're gonna need a couple things for today's episode. Like I just mentioned, this is a smoke with me, so you're gonna need something to puff on, something to garden with, whatever you wanna call it. I'm hitting my high 90s Mango Mania. It's a little hybrid disposable boy. And then you're also gonna need something to drink because I will not be responsible for you hooker whores being dehydrated. I don't care what you drink, pop, juice, milk, water, coffee. I really don't give a fuck. I have my really cute blue water bottle. Look at the little charm. Okay, sorry, focus. Let's get into it. Today is no laughing matter, okay? Maybe a little bit. It's a little bit funny, but it's not. I'm in a shit mood. I'm in my luteal phase. I have PMDD and like the PMDD, PMS phase. It's hitting hard. And I don't know what's going on with the stars and the planets and everything happening in the sky, but I'm sure that has something to do with it as well. My tolerance for bullshit is at an all-time low. And with that, the downloads that I was getting, they were a little bit more, not harsh, just like blunt. Okay, actually harsh, a little harsh. Basically today, I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice that I use personally when you're trying to get through hard times, when you feel like you have so much on your plate and then you're just like, damn, like this is fucking hard. You're gonna switch it. You're gonna switch it to, well, I guess only I can do this. I guess I'm the only person capable of handling this bullshit. I'll elaborate, but take a hit real quick. Okay, so for me personally, sometimes I need a rather intense motto or mantra or mindset to like really help me lock in and focus. Otherwise, it's just like, sorry guys, this gentle parenting, it's not working. Like I am very much a positive reinforcement puppy unless it comes to a very specific vibe. So example, when I was in college, I was very nervous about singing in front of my class. I was a musical theater major, but I'm mostly a dancer. So I'm like an actor slash dancer and then a singer. Singer is like my last one, right? Not like tone deaf, like I can carry a tune. But I'm not like some classically trained opera singer. I don't have like the craziest range. I know my limits. And I remember I used to just get like so embarrassed because people would get up there and just like belt their heart out and just like fucking kill it. And I'm like, wow, like your voice is literally perfect and it knows no bounds. And then I'm over here cracking. I mean, I am fighting to hit certain notes. I'm not even gonna lie. And then one day I had had enough because I had embarrassed myself one too many times in front of my class and just not done as well as I wanted to on one of my songs, on one of my numbers. So mind you, I was one of the like best dancers in my class. We were all split up into like so many little groups. And like in my group, I was one of the best dancers. I was so confident. That, you know, it's not like I thought I wasn't talented, but in this area, I was like, I mean, I am screwing the pooch. I was like, Danny, you need to stop letting your embarrassment and your nerves and your insecurity hold you back from trying more, from going farther, from seeing what you really can do. Now, I say this knowing that it's a little wild. I love everyone that was in my class. I love everyone I went to school with. It was just the method that helped me at that time. So then at that time, what I would tell myself, I literally just flipped the switch one day. And I was like, you know what? I don't care if they make fun of me or judge me or if they think that I fucking suck, because if they were actually better than me, we wouldn't be in the same class right now. We wouldn't both be in this school in New York training with these wonderful teachers, but both still students training. They would already be on Broadway if they were that much better than me. So that helped me a lot, just being like, no one's actually like better than me, like to that level. We all have our strengths. We all have our weaknesses. Some of the people that could literally outsing me, it's like to the point of like murdering me, I could outdance them till my dying day. Like we were all there to learn. We were all there for a reason. So one of the things I had to like say in my head was like, well, if they were actually better than me, we wouldn't all be in the same class right now. So it's fine. They can judge me if they want to because we're all the same. We're all going through this experience together. Nobody's really that much better. And again, I say that with love, especially if any of my old classmates are watching that. No, that just made me nervous that I just said that out loud. The only person I've ever told that to is my best friend because she was getting a little bit like insecure about something that had to do with performing. She went to school in New York as well. And that's not saying you're better than them. My point is like nobody's better. Look at me over explaining. I'm literally nervous. I don't want to hurt any feelings. Like I said, harsh episode. Take a hit. Okay, so stay with me now. I promise we're gonna get to the point of the video, but like another example that does play into what I'm trying to get at. I remember growing up, I was like super judged by my dad for literally everything I did. Like everything that I am and represent, he does not like. So I spent a lot of time having to justify and defend myself and like who I am and what I like and like my choices and thoughts and opinions and everything for like basically no fucking reason, but I got really good at it. I came up with this coping mechanism when I was very young, like I think literally like 6th grade. He was making me feel bad about myself and then like ridiculing me, a sixth grader. I know I'm like, I've really failed that much at the ripe age of 12. Like, okay. And I remember telling myself, if I don't look up to you or even want to be like you in any way, shape, or form, why do I care what your opinion is? Like, I'm not even going to like let it affect me other than being like, oh, so that's how you feel about me. Noted. I'll move accordingly. I'm not going to let it affect my confidence. Like, for example, this can happen with social media too. You post something and then someone leaves a really uneducated comment under it. Really ignorant, really rude, really offensive. And you're just like, well, you missed the plot. You missed the point. You spelled half your words wrong. I just got to wish you well. Why would I be offended by a buffoon? So yeah, around childhood time is when I really realized if I don't look up to you, if I don't value your opinion, if I don't think the way that you live your life and the decisions that you make are admirable or even respectable, why do I give a fuck what you think? I don't. So we're keeping that same energy when it comes to like handling conflict in your life, okay? So instead of when we're going through like hardships and the type of shit that like, okay, we know this sucks, growing up and being like, I feel like my dad fucking hates me, but I'm like, I guess only I can handle this. I guess only I am strong enough to stand up to a grown man. Whatever you're going through, that's gonna be your new mantra. Instead of, God damn, this is hard, why me? It's, I guess only I can handle this. It is hard, I'll give myself that, but I can fucking handle it. And only I could. I can't lie, I'm not new to this mindset. Like I said, childhood was like pretty hard, and I remember thinking like, why me, why me, why me? And then I remember thinking, literally no one else could handle the shit that I'm going through. Like, what the fuck? Like, I literally remember getting so mad sometimes and being like, I go to school and I hear some kids complain about the dumbest shit. And I'm like, oh, really? Really? Your life seems really easy. And it should be. You're a child. But yeah, I was that kid that was like, instead of being like, I did start off, why me, why me? I'm just a kid. And then I was like, I'm the strongest kid anyone's ever seen. I used to be so emotional about it too. Like I would get so fucking mad because I would be like, God damn, I'm having a hard fucking time. And it feels like nobody else can really fucking relate to me. I'd go on my little Finsta when I was in school. When I was in like grade school and high school, I'd get on my little Finsta and I would talk my shit. I'd be like, not any of you little pussy ass bitches could walk a day in my shoes. And I understand if you're like, this kind of just sounds like sad, bitch. And like, angry. Sometimes, yes, it was just like a lot of rage, but more often than not, it was fuel for me to help me keep going. In like the hardest times, telling me, you got this. Oh, I'm so sorry you're going through that, but you got this, or you don't deserve that. That wasn't helping me. What was helping me was, this is some fucking bullshit, but I can get through anything. I think I'm the only person who could get through this, and I'm gonna show everybody one day, like, look what the fuck I got through. Take a little hit, or a big one if you want to. Let's take a big hit. I feel like this mantra, this like energy kind of goes hand in hand too with just like determination and like stubbornness of being like, I told y'all I was gonna do something, and when I fucking achieve it, I'm gonna rub it in your face. I'm kidding, but like when I fucking achieve it, anyone who doubted me is gonna have to eat their fucking words. And then again, these are for specific situations, but I do still like that method as well because it's still only you being in competition with yourself. You're not comparing yourself to other people. You're literally like, I'm going to do the things that I set my mind to. It doesn't involve anybody else other than the fact that you're using it to kind of fuel yourself and be like, keep going because I said I was gonna do it, so I gotta do it. And if none of this resonates with you, I have another little quote or mindset or little mantra thing that you can try. Just heard this one yesterday, love it. It's not a crime to be white unless you suck. Remember that. Take a hit. And that's all I have for you guys today. It was kind of all over the place. I hope that it resonated with you. I'm just feeling a lot of like very aggressive and like blunt and like, well, is what it is. So what? I'm that bitch. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, and as always, stay high.